Let's go to the East. The Pistons are in trouble.
They don't have them now.
After the Orlando Magic took care of business last night at home. Desmond Bane had 22 points. Franz Wagner had 19, and the Magic are one win away from knocking off the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Game 5 tomorrow in Detroit. The Magic are the 6th-8th seed to take a 3-1 lead over a 1 seed since seeding began in 1983-1984. 4 of the previous 5 went on to win the series and did so in less than 7 games. The lone 8 seed that did not convert their 3-1 series lead over a 1 seed, ironically, was the Magic in 2003, who lost to, the Pistons. Okay, full circle. So, now we were believing in the Pistons, especially when they played the Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
Did we make a mistake in believing in the Pistons so much, considering the way they have looked against the Magic, Stephen A?
Hell to the yes. Yes, we did. Let's call it what it is, okay? And it has nothing, almost nothing to do with J.B. Bickerstaff. There's but so much you can do. You coach it, there's but so much you can do. I'm watching him put these brothers in position. They can't hit the backside of Broadway on a Sunday morning. They can't shoot. That's the problem with the Detroit Pistons. While they look against the New York Knicks, I don't know what the hell is going on. The Magic shot 33% from three-point range.
Abysmal.
And still won the game. Why? Because Detroit shot 20%. 20%. 6 for 30 from 3. 6 for 30. They are the worst three-point shooting team in the playoffs, shooting 27.5% from three-point range. They can't shoot. And by the way, we like Jalen Duren. Put Big Perk up on the screen because I want to see it when I say this. I want to see him and Kim when I say this. I like Jalen. The Knicks had him. My brother, I hope you're okay. I saw that dunk that Kane put on them last. Lord have mercy. I mean, that's one of them things right there where you got to go back to your hotel room. Or thank God you going home to Detroit. You need your bed. You need your sauna. You need your chef. You need your nutritionist. Damn it, I'm going to say it. You need your woman. You got to go home and just get a massage. And you know, she got to hug you and say, baby, it's going to be all right. Because that dunk that man put on Duren, it's like, damn. I mean, it put it on him. You know, Lord. I mean, it was that bad. It was that bad. I didn't expect that at all, okay? Props to Kane and the crew. Wendell Carter is out playing Detroit's big men. Cade Cunningham is a stud, but he turned the ball over 24 times in the last 3 games. It's the NBA record. It's the NBA record. So you're looking at it from that standpoint, and on top of it all, you can't shoot. What did we lament about Detroit against anybody but the Knicks? Because they had something special for the Knicks. But anybody but the Knicks, what did we lament about them? We said, where's your secondary scorer? Where's that dude? And we don't see that right now. That is the problem. Cade Cunningham can ball, but he's trying to do too much because in his heart, he knows offensively he don't have the help that he needs to come off. Franz Wagner is balling. They can't stop him off the dribble. Paolo Banchero is a stud. He's balling. And the bigs are big. And they like Big Perk against me. Just putting the big body, just leaning on you. When Perk gets mad at me and I'm in person, he just lean on me, y'all. He just lean on me. That's what Orlando is doing in Detroit right now. And that's the problem. That is where we're at.
You hit the nail on the head, Stephen A. Also, I would love for Perk to be blocking for Jackson Dart next season. But I will say this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said the same thing about Detroit last year. They're physical. They play hard. They'll beat you up. You're going to leave that game all ice packed up. And now the Orlando Magic have turned the tables, and they are getting punked by a dude named Paolo. Paolo and Franz
That's right.
are punking Detroit.
That's right. 6 of 30 from 3.
Bain and Suggs too.
6 of 30 from 3, Stephen A., and Cade made 3 of those shots. I mean, it was brick after brick after brick.
Build a mansion.
Exactly. Go ahead, Perk. Was it a mistake believing in the Pistons?
I wouldn't go that far. I would just say that they end up, it's about matchups, and they end up seeing someone that has the same level of physicality as them. And as he just alluded, they're getting punked, right? And so when you think about the size of the Orlando Magic, Paolo Banchero, Suggs. You have Franz Wagner. You have Wendell Carter. Like all of those guys, they play physical. Hell, even Desmond Bain bring a certain level of physicality to the game. The young man Kane, his size, his length, athleticism. And it's so easy to guard the Detroit because all you got to do is load up and go boxes and elbows and take away driving gaps. I understand that Cade just set a record, an NBA record in the first 3 games as far as his turnovers. It's because he has no angles. And when he is kicking it out, he has no one to knock down shots. Tobias Harris is not known as a three-point shooter. Asur Thompson is not a three-point shooter. The only one that could really come in is Duncan Robinson, and they've been having him in the body bag for locking him up. And so when you think about Jalen Duren and you think about him in the regular season, I said this time and time again, you go back and watch the film, a lot of Jalen Duren points comes off of pick and rolls, right?
Yep. Wide
pin down, slips to the basket,
dunks,
playing the dunker spot. You take that away, you can't isolate them. You can't isolate them. So what it's doing is it's exposing that the Pistons need a certified Robin to go alongside Cade Cunningham, which is something they're going to have to address this offseason. They missed Malik Beasley. They missed Tim Hardaway Jr. They missed Dennis Schroeder. Those guys were key for them last year.
Go get Donovan Mitchell.
They missed all 3. Big Perk is absolutely right. They missed all 3 players. They shouldn't have lost 2 of them. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to put it out on Front Street. We can talk about it later on in the show. If a miracle happens, and Devin Booker ever decides he wants to be gone from Phoenix, Detroit would be the perfect spot for him, with him and Cade Cunningham. I'm telling you that right now. Let me get that out of the way. Last point. Clutch time, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't understand, and I'm not talking to my crew up here because I know they know this. Clutch time, 5 minutes or fewer. You understand? In the end of regulation or overtime. Do y'all know that the Detroit Pistons scored 1 point? 1. 1. And over the last 5 minutes or so, they shot 1 of 10 from the field. That is horrible. The bottom line is, unfortunately, they got athletes, they got defenders, their personnel hurt JB. Because let me tell you something, Malik Beasley, Dennis Schroeder, those cats, Tim Hardaway Jr., if they there, Detroit don't have this problem. Detroit don't have this problem right now, okay? But because they ain't there, Cade Cunningham is by himself. He has no help offensively when it really, really counts. And Paolo Banchero does. Desmond Bain had 22 points yesterday. He hit 5 3-pointers. He is shooting 44% from 3-point range. Ja Morant and the crew were in attendance watching their boy, their former teammate, way to support the brother. And Desmond Bain is showing up and showing. Unlike some people in New York City where multiple draft picks were surrendered for them, Desmond Bain is answering the call for the Orlando Magic. And that's why Detroit, is on the brink of elimination.
That's right. On the brink of elimination, Orlando now up 3-1 in the series. Also, Franz Wagner did leave after the third quarter with calf soreness. He'll have an MRI today. We'll see what happens from there. Coming up here on the show, LeBron has had an unthinkable comeback, but before he's in danger of being on the wrong side of history. Could he possibly be? We'll discuss that later. Plus, up next, Perk strongly called out Knicks fans yesterday.